Twins ended up being the only guests in a business breakfast, the next day after a boring slumber party that they have enjoyed. My sons, twins, 8, were invited to a slumber party sleepover for one of their classmates' 9th birthday. The parents of the birthday girl said they were having 10 kids over when I dropped them off, for a total of 11 8 to 9-year-olds. I complimented them on being brave to take so many, but they also have a 16-year-old who was helping out. I heard from the mom a bit ago that my sons were sleeping soundly, but they were the only ones who didn't ask her to call their parents and get picked up. She said nothing horrible happened, but once bedtime rolled around at 9 p.m. the other kids in ones or twos broke down crying and wanted to go home. She was a little stressed and asked if it was okay if my boys stayed since they were already asleep and they still had a birthday breakfast planned. She said she was hoping the other parents would bring their kiddos back over for breakfast since it was supposed to be part of the party and they had a whole bunch of toppings and pancake stuff for the morning. She's worried her daughter will feel her birthday was ruined by everyone going home, and I tried to comfort her as best I could for a phone call. I hope kiddos come back, but if not my sons will have entirely too many pancakes and hopefully the birthday girl will feel happy to have friends there in the morning. I'm wondering if it's just because my sons are twins and have each other for comfort that they didn't also panic and went home. They've also had sleepovers at cousins and grandma's before, so I'm sure that helped. Like I said, I'm now worried about the mental plan to host a slumber party for them. What if no one stays the night? Aston they, my sons, and the birthday girl all had a great little breakfast. The mom was over the top appreciative that my son stayed because it saved it from being a complete disaster. On the ride home I asked my sons about the slumber party and they said that it was really fun. They played video games and did a bunch of other things. They made their own pizza for dinner and made cupcakes for dessert and did a secret cupcake swap that they thought was fun. Everyone put their cupcake in a box, parents mixed them up, and then everyone picked a random box to eat the cupcake designed by someone else. They all got changed, watched a movie and then it was time to get into bed. They didn't get into why everyone went home so I asked. I was hoping they'd bring it up. It sounds like originally everyone was supposed to sleep in the basement bonus room where they watched the movie, but after lights out it was really dark and everyone got scared. When I asked if they were scared too they said a little but only cause everyone else was. After 4 kids went home the parents tried to move everyone up to the birthday girl's bedroom where it was more comfortable, which my sons was really annoying because they were almost asleep. While moving upstairs everyone else wanted to go home too but they wanted to stay because they were really tired and just wanted to go to sleep. When I asked if the birthday girl was upset by everyone leaving they said not really, she just wanted to sleep too. In any case, they insist they had a really good time and really want to do more slumber parties. I'm still on the fence about doing a slumber party birthday for their 9th given how many went home from the one they attended last night, but I also feel like we could handle bedtime better and make it less scary than it sounds like it was over there. Maybe keep it smaller too, since I think 10 would be too many for me. Probably invite the girl whose party they attended, it would be rude, not 2, and maybe 3 to 5 others max depending on who they want to come. I'm still on the fence, like I said, but if it's what they want to do I'll probably end up relenting. Thanks to the people who responded to my thread last night. I upvoted everyone but didn't respond. Previous post, my sons attended a classmate's birthday party slumber party and had a blast themselves, but most of the other kids ended up going home and the birthday girl's parents were anxious about it. I think I can do a better job of providing a comfortable environment, but I am still nervous about it going well. I've told my sons that in addition to the girl whose slumber party they attended, they can also invite 5 more people, 6 total guests for 8 total. I don't want to copy the one they just attended, but here is what they did from the sounds of it. At our house we have, I was thinking. My sons are asking for Nerf guns for their birthday, they've never had them before. I could let the families know that there will be a backyard Nerf battle and give the boys 4 guns each as their main gift, with the understanding that they are for the party but they get to keep them after rather than saying they are for you but you have to share because phrasing is everything. We could do, I figure if after the hot tub time I have them dry off, change into pajamas, and settle into blankets/sleeping bags to watch the movie that most of them will fall asleep during the movie. I'm iffy on the Nerf war. Thinking we could replace it with blanket fort building and turn the living room into a maze of blanket forts? I know my sons would like that but not sure about it working with 8 total kiddos. Not sure what to do in the morning. We could do pancake bar as well. More hot tub time? My sons and I do a morning soak on weekends to start our day on weekends if we have nothing else going on. We could also move it from the night to the morning altogether and that way we don't have to deal with 2 clothing hang us at night. Parents can just pick up their wet kiddo at like 10 a.m. the following morning? Breakfast and soak? My son's birthday is on the 15th of February so I'm planning on this being February 17th. Hopefully the other parents will appreciate the close to Valentine's Friday off from their 3rd grader to hopefully have some smoochy time. Mostly though, I want it to go well enough that the kids are tuckered out and comfortable so that they sleep over instead of feeling the need to call parents. When cousins sleep over my sons share a bed and so do cousins in my son's bedroom, so the TV room sleepover will be a new thing for them, and I want to avoid the calling home chain reaction the birthday girl who my sons attended the sleepover have experienced. I'll probably end up sleeping in the room with them in one of the chairs. We have 2 recliner chairs, an L-shaped couch that can fit 3 to 4 kids, and a shaggy rug on the floor that should be comfortable for 3 to 4 sleeping bags to be on. Should be enough space. 1 kid in a chair, 3 on the couch, 4 on the floor. Any advice or input on this running smoothly would be appreciated. Last Friday, Valentine's date night with partner Tuesday, actual Valentine's Day Wednesday, my twin son's 9th birthday Friday, my twin's birthday sleepover Saturday, morning part of the sleepover. I'm a middle school teacher, so actual Valentine's Day was all stress and hormonal drama at school. Which of course carried over to today. We did family birthday gifts and dinner for my sons this evening. Tomorrow I need to go buy party food supplies for Friday, where I'm having 6 kids over to join my 2 sons. An evening of chaos, I'm sure. I swear I might just sleep all day Sunday. One of my sons said it was the best birthday ever and the other twin echoed, yeah, best ever mom. The slumber party was an insane amount of energy expended on our part, but worth it. A bit over a month ago my sons attended a slumber party for a friend's 9th birthday I was hesitant, worried because they were the only 2 who didn't call to go home early, but they really wanted one so we went ahead with it. They invited 6 friends over and it was a lot of energy between the 8 of them. The schedule ended up being a lot more free-form than I expected, with them spending much more time doing a Mario Kart and Smash Brothers tournament than we had planned on, but they still had their Nerf gun battles in the backyard, so many darts. We'll be finding them until we move out, and the kids got to make their own pizza and have birthday cake. The kids pushed the planned hot tub time and movie for extra game time, then settled in and watched some YouTube win/fail compilations while eating popcorn for a bit before getting ready for bed. Then they built pillow forts and settled in dim light to chat, listen to soft music, and fall asleep in a giant pile in the bonus room under all their fort construction stuff. One of the girls ended up calling to go home after not being able to fall asleep. She was one of the ones who called to go home at the birthday slumber party my sons attended a month ago too, so we weren't shocked, but the other 5 stayed and got a good night's sleep. In the morning the kids had pancakes, swapped into bathing suits straight from pajamas and did the hot tub time they put off the night before. My sons love to be in the hot tub, but it's usually an evening thing. One of them said to me we should do this before school sometime, so now I'm in for that argument, I'm sure. One of their birthday gifts was waterproof playing cards, so they tried, and failed, to play a card game and then spent the time playing a game of who can find the most cards by tossing them in the water with the jets on full blast, with all the kids scrambling to pick up the cards. None of the parents were too late, but one of the moms stayed to hang out and chat for an hour, which was fine, but I was internally like, okay, I need to see Ian up. You can go now. While remaining polite. Her daughter was enjoying playing more video games with my kids though, so it was fine, but I'm not a great get out of my house person. I just don't know how to do it without feeling like a jerk. All in all, huge win of a 9th birthday for my twins. It was a lot of energy, so I'm glad I get an extra day off tomorrow, but so worth it. My boys are 9 now. Getting older so fast. A few months back my twins went to their friend's birthday slumber party and stayed the night. It was her 9th birthday but they were still 8. They pretty much demanded that their 9th birthday party be a slumber party, and it was great. Then they've wanted a sleepover or slumber party every weekend. Not that they get one every weekend, but they want one. Right now they are back over at the original birthday girl's house with one other girl also staying the night, and we're so excited to go. A small, 4-person sleepover. They were talking about it all week and started packing as soon as they got home today, deliberating what toys and stuffies to bring, what pajamas they wanted to wear. They were geeked up about it. It was cute. Like tonight was Christmas or Halloween or something. Could barely contain their excitement.